Thank you and good morning, everybody. I am Joseph McDonough. I'm a director of Ireland's Great Hunger Board, which is a nonprofit organization committed to informing the public about Ireland's Great Hunger and its modern-day significance. Another member of our board is here, Sean O'Dowd. I came to this position as a result of volunteer work I had performed in my town of Hampden. In 2017, I was fortunate to have been asked to serve as a docent at Ireland's Great Hunger Museum, owned and operated by Quinnipiac University. The museum had opened in 2012, a remarkable achievement by the university and by its president, John Leahy. Dr. Leahy had become aware of Ireland's Great Hunger in 1995 when he first read Christine Keneally's book, The Great Calamity. The fact that he had never heard of an event of such significance appalled him, and Dr. Leahy resolved that the memory of the Great Hunger would not be lost, and he was determined to create a museum devoted to explaining and identifying what had happened. It's worth noting that the initial financing of that museum succeeded because of the generosity of two brothers, Murray and Marvin Lender, two Jewish brothers who had no connection themselves with Ireland. The collection grew to be the largest in the world of art devoted to the Great Hunger. But for reasons that continue to mystify observers, after Dr. Leahy retired, Quinnipiac University decided to shutter the museum, dismantle the collection, and give it away. That decision prompted the creation of Ireland's Great Hunger Board's predecessor. Also, my friend John Foley is here, Ireland's Great Hunger Museum of Fairfield, and a campaign that united us all, demanding that the university not destroy this remarkable and valuable asset. The goal of Ireland's Great Hunger Board is to create a better understanding of that terrible period in Irish history and to identify and address the parallel events taking place today throughout the world. Any visit to the museum brings alive the awful events of 1845 to 1852, but it does more than that. It makes clear that famine, food insecurity, is a weapon against the peoples of the world, even today. A sculpture by the artist John Behan in the museum depicts a starving family. It's titled Famine, Mother and Children. But that sculpture isn't limited by geography or time. It shows a starving family of any country or any time. Another sculpture in the museum by Kieran Toohey is titled Surplus People. Those surplus people are not just Irish. They're Biafran, Bangladeshis, Sudanese, Somalians, Ukrainians. They are starving people anywhere around the globe. As an indication of that and a parallel, outside the Holodomor Memorial in Kyiv, Ukraine, stands a lonely, starving girl. The sculpture is titled Bitter Memory of Childhood, a thin girl holding 5 stalks of grain. The Holodomor was genocide. Some 3.5 to 5.5 million Ukrainians, starved to death on orders of Joseph Stalin in the early 1930s. That young girl is a sister to John Behan's famine mother. She's another daughter to Kieran Toohey's Surplus People. She knows no geography, no time period. Today, we're about to experience another man-made famine, one that threatens the entire globe. The war against Ukraine is threatening that country's food production. If Ukraine cannot provide food to the world, as it has done for years, then the world will face starvation. It's an avoidable catastrophe. In A Hard Rain's Gonna Fall, Bob Dylan sang that he was going to go back out where hunger is ugly, where souls are forgotten. Ireland's Great Hunger Board and President Leahy's Museum share a common purpose to ensure that no souls, Irish, Ukrainian, any souls, that no souls will ever be forgotten. I'm grateful to the museum for the opportunity I was given to view that collection and to share the collection with other visitors. I'm grateful also to Dr. Leahy, whose name deserves to be inscribed on the walls of that museum, wherever it finally settles. I only hope that the museum collection will be available to all of you, and soon. If you'd like more information about Ireland's Great Hunger Board, you can visit us on Facebook or the website that's been indicated there. Thank you very much.
Don't you go anywhere. Don't you go anywhere. So the integrity, the importance of the Great Hunger Museum, the Museum of Ireland's Great Hunger, is absolutely crucial to Irish America. So we really want to make sure that it does not remain behind closed doors as it is at the minute, which is absolutely criminal. So the work that Joe's doing is vital. Joe McDonald can't be with us for lunch, so we're going to present him with the first of the big Irish campfire medals, Carol medals, and he's not allowed to take it off now until he goes. So.
Thank you very much.